Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a yard. Working around the 50. And it's going to be third down. His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this turnover. Even though they missed long attempts, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face third and a yard. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap. It's like on foot. Here early in the game, they convert on fourth down. A little bit of a risky decision for somebody, but I frankly really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And some people say this is over-aggressive. In this case, it just paid off, and they're going to keep this going. Anything but they take it to the 20-yard. A big play there for Washington. 36 yards. They kick the breakdown. Come back for the first and 10. 80. 18 Daniel. Throwing is Daniel. This ball to the receiver that he would have liked, and that pressure getting there in a hurry just ends up being a wasted down. Try again. It's second and 10. Here's Daniel. Every so often you can see these offenses, it looks like the game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood with that against these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in Wayne's way. Good snap. Good Good.
And the Commanders will take a
3-0 lead.
A lot of times
As an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end the drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
On the return, it's down to the net. He'll get across the 23 yard.
Right away, he's hurt.
That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well,
They get the running back to the backfield and Greg to find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass. Mike, we call those short throw, long runs. It's every quarter dream. He's able to hold it in his hands, he's intended to target. And in this case, this guy, he does the next thing. The score, here's Elliott to kick this one away. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Let's go. Now Daniels.
This one's looking up. It's incomplete. Right there with it. It brings up second down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. That's caught downfield. The guard brings it in. And he will go all the way. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. That's his first touchdown of the new year. No problem. And the Commanders are on touchdown.
7. Here's Riley now. TD going to send this one away. That's a return from the 7.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive
to start. Hurts looking to throw first down. Exiting the pocket right.
Now he'll run. Hurts will get himself up here. He is not before he picks up the first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They were all beat on containing this quarterback. Here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They're going to look inside the 45. Last play got 15. This one gains 18. And another first down.
I always think you can pretty quickly. People, a quarter is in their offense. They work through their progressions and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First carry for Saquon. And it's strong. First down. Pick up off the dot.
setting up second short. Screen set. They bring it inside the 25-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down. Nice job spreading the ball. The defense have to account for any different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff. Like, they identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved in. And so, his first time. I think it's going to be his last time. So often when it comes to safety, like we talk about their speed and their range, but for him to be able to come up and make a touchdown, be physical, point of attack, and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Here's Hurts. Look wide. Get this one. And they're going to have to get right here. And it sets up first and goal.
Third down, hook up, takes us to the break. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And we're back in Philly. In a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they go to work on first and goal. The ability for the quarterback to run with it, right? Breaks to its hair, gets in the end zone for the touchdown. What makes this zone read so near the ball is first he's getting close to it. In this case, it's the quarterback. When he sees that crash, he observes it, he's able to take it himself.
So
following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He fields it, the 8. He's right through the 30. Nice job. 13. Takes it across the 30-yard line. Is Daniel on first and 10. Leads to a second down. You know, during the invitation, this guy has like some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why. Daniel is going to get So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that rapidly, force the defense to come up, sell it, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the next game.
Third and short, and it's Daniel. He's
be taken down on a takedown responsibility down to the 40 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown
Down there last time in football. Here, he's got a first down.
From the shotgun, it's
It's
Daniels.
Daniels.
Get it up for here as he is taken down.
Bit of a player here, what you're hoping for might be a defense answer to clean up because the ball's coming in so high. They knew it was coming, and they're told that it was just a short game. Daniels to throw on second down.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he overshot his man out of the end zone at 1-2.
Third and 5.
Daniels gonna throw it. He gets it to
It's a
Samuel.
seamless.
Now, where will they put it? It looks like a little bit short, just by about the length of the football.
Decision time coming up. It's fourth down. He's going to make a measure responsible.
No problem there. They get the first by 5 on that fourth and inches.
On this ball on fourth down, what the game catching the fourth quarter. In this case, undo himself, and he picks up a first down.
He'll get that complete.
Looks like 6 minutes going.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to
Get him down on the line.
lost one.
It's second and 11.
He's going to struggle to get to the line. They're down and 9. Throwing him, Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I think if the offense comes to the sideline, what his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what do you see? How can we find some open targets? There was nowhere to go. I can tell you firsthand, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with the field. In this case, it does get them a little bit closer and into this deficit. Both teams ready to go once more. As the kick's away. And one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown. On first down, so it's first. It's going to be incomplete. For A.J. Brown that time. It's second down. Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline. Sometimes can be very difficult to defend. It's like,
to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls
incomplete. 14 on the pickup. First down, Philadelphia. This one at the 47 is first and 10. And again. Behind the scrimmage. He'll get this complete. E.J. Brown. The Commanders
players signal for the first of their timeouts. Talk things over for third down.
So you have these rules for the receivers, like they call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this zone, I'm going to let you catch. Stop. It tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A field goal, no giving from this distance, go down on fourth down. To the end. Open man. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His second touchdown of this quarter.
We're going to see a lot of this. You know why? It's the new kickoff. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and you're running from the goal to the 20. And then you give up a field position. Really points. Nowadays, you go for 3 yards and you touch a touchback. They get about 30 yards of field position. You're just better going for touchdowns when you get in here.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. To return, here's Daquan Hardy. Now an opening as the 30. And a solid run back there. It's out the 30-yard line. Daniel on first down. Down he goes. Zach Ball. He gets into top first of the young season. 15 minutes. It's hard to feel disappointed that they somehow weren't able to move the chains. On Thursday, with Daniel. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back together as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On the scrimmage, it's 31 as they take first and 10.
This sequence is starting to drop. Back-to-back good games. 19 for this one. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Field comes to his rescue. And retains possession after the big play. Obviously, there's never a tendency for him to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that Chiefs stress the most is ball security. It makes it a little easier that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession. Eagles. It's TV season. And the Eagles will try the two-point conversion. He is going to get it. Stop. Try to believe. The score. Here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Inefficiency of this offense and primarily at the quarterback position. You take at least less than your pass attempts. It just makes it very hard to beat a level consistently in the NFL. They want to find themselves any chance of getting to this game to winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still no more to do now on third down.
Two.
They'll go play action here. It'll bring up second down.
This is really just more of the same we saw. They made it a huge struggle in the season. Just no easy completions, no open space. Every single team.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel.
Sometimes you say it too often. It was an important drop. That one really felt important for them to get a little bit closer.
The question is, how the offense does that? So they decides to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point drive. Execution was just a little bit off. It's not going to work out in favor this time.
Here's Ryland now. TD, he'll send this one away. Duvernay on the return. He'll be back in on the
Looking to throw first down. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch.
Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively. On third down, here's Kirk. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Robertson. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw. Even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progression, has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make.
And no kick
back here. This one's set.
So first
and 10 now. They start 122.
into space. Still on the move. And he is gone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, that's the way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. Which they were talking about on the last series. But that's on this series, Greg, the right answer for the touchdown. The reason for the team he took it. He's out for the races. 6. Here's Ryland now. TD, he'll send this one away. Showing it off the big leg. He wanted to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On fourth down, it's Hurst. He could not be afraid to stop this for Hilton. They're trying to get in here. 2nd and 10. Operating through the downhill cut. He'll get the
and they get this one a stop to the 40-yard
18 yards on the pick up there. Good for an Eagles first down.
A running back that can be used is a handful for these defenses. You can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. I think the rest of these kids are going to see defense. You have an answer for this guy.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 7. Trevor. Own number. It's incomplete. So, no encouraging offense in this one. The end for third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. This one. They finish the completion and they'll take the ball over on down. Start the steam up. And they'll make it Here's second and 5. Daniel. This one is 30 yards. First down. Washington. First catch efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. Just put yourself in the front of the second down. Now you need to go looking at Touchdown, Washington. Right here for the point. And good. Taken a 4. So now playing with the lead. That's North Turner touchdown. And you kick it back the other way. On the return. It's reverse. He'll be dropped in. Piece of pieces. He's right in front. To the end. First kick. Arriving. They'll take a second down. Good. Nope. And that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll be third down.
To throw.
This series, they decide they're just going to air it first. All three
3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Second and 13. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Incomplete.
Third down, here, Mike, there's a chance conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
This crowd into it now. As we get to third down. 55 cents, 55 cents. Dragon 60.